All right, Libra, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 25th through the 31st of 2017, and this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology, and you do want to make sure you, in fact, do have Sun, Moon, or Ascendant in Sidereal Libra. All right, so Libra this week, still I think some concentration on communication, on practical matters, on learning, maybe doing some reading, maybe doing some writing yourself. So this was the shift of focus last week. And I think this is an area you're starting to take seriously here, more practical matters with Saturn, who's recently entered into your third. So this week we do have Venus, your ruler, going over Saturn here in the third house, a new chapter about you, taking some things seriously about your goals in life, what you want to build and develop for the long term. And I think specifically relating to this third house in some way. So again, exchanging, learning, practical stuff, communication. So new chapter with that. Wednesday, Thursday, Mars does trine up to Neptune. So there is some easygoingness coming in, maybe involving relationships for you feeling like you can express yourself, having some fun, and maybe even finances just starting to flow because you've learned a lot about finances these past few weeks with Mercury retrograde. All right, then the week does end with Mars going into your sign. So you are going to notice that if the past couple months, and you could even say longer because we had a lot of 12th house emphasis for you, if it's been more receptive, more behind the scenes, maybe asserting yourself in more indirect ways, this is all starting to move forward for you. So more directness, more assertiveness, more in the world type of energy going into next week. All right, so Libra, let's look at all this here in more detail when we return. All right, Libra, so here's your chart for the week. So there is the concentration of planets in your third house of learning, of practical knowledge, of communication, of reading and writing. And so really good to be focused on this stuff, and you'll likely continue to see some themes relating to it, especially early in the week when we have Venus going over Saturn, this new beginning about you taking some things seriously, about your goals, about who you are, about what you want in life, and seeing the long term. So setting some long-term goals is great. Seeing what you want to take seriously with learning, with communication, with exchanging, maybe with business or trade, maybe connecting with your siblings. Excellent time to reestablish any relationships there if you have siblings in your life, or with your peers in your community as well. So a new chapter, and it will be in a yearly sense, but also for the next 2 years, as Saturn is really helping you build some solid foundations with this practical, mental, and communicative stuff in your life. So once we get into about midweek here, Wednesday, Thursday, Mars does trine up to Neptune. So there is this easygoing energy coming in collectively. And this is really washing over your relationship sector, giving some receptivity there. You're likely expressing yourself very easily this week. There's just maybe some fun that is also very resting, very tranquil. And probably some support with finances too as well. Just a bit of flow here, and maybe serendipity and things coming in divine timing or whatever it is. So very nice with that. And the whole financial stuff is really starting to move forward for you. You were likely reflecting on a lot of this stuff these past few weeks, maybe rehashing, redoing financial matters. But do know that Mercury is gaining his momentum this week. So things are moving forward with that, and also with your sense of self-worth and your self-reliance and anything you've learned about resources, inner or outer. So once we get to the weekend, Mars does go into your sign Friday, Saturday. You'll likely notice now this more directness, right? Coming out of the 12th house, which is a little more behind the scenes, having to do things in a more indirect way. But now Mars in your sign, along with Jupiter, giving this independence, this confidence, this assertiveness that I think will be very strongly with you for the next month, but really just expanding for the next year. I mean, 2018 with Jupiter in your sign really is a time of seeing potentials, possibilities, and through that, just a bit of independence, confidence, and willing to expand your horizons. All right, so Libra, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.